Well, it's 11 o'clock or 2300 hours. I'm up in Big Bear, and I just put in some this thing's not focusing. I just put in 5 traps, crawdad traps. I'm at the dam, right in front of the dam, right behind the dam. Yeah, right where the water meets the back of the dam. That's where I'm at. Water's low, and got the traps all along this shore here, 5 of them. So we're gonna wait a few hours and see what happens. I was here last week, did some kayaking, and after kayaking I popped in 2 traps and let them soak for about an hour, and I got about 7 or 8 crawdads, or crayfish, or mud bugs, whatever you want to call them. I wish you guys could see down there. It's pretty cool, but it's dark. So in an hour I got 8, and with 2 traps, 7 or 8, and and that was during the day, during the daytime. The sun was still up, people were fishing, and that's what I came up with. So hopefully now that it's night, I wish you could see this arch right here on this road that goes across the canyon. It's beautiful. So I'm hoping that since it's night and they're out eating, that we'll get a few more and let them soak for quite a few hours. So I'm at the what is that, Highway 18, and the bridge that goes over Big Bear Lake Dam. Pretty cool. Never been out here at night. Kind of scary. I wish you could see the dam face. That's it's pretty awesome. Yeah, maybe I'll see if I can grab my floodlight and light that up. All right, back to the car. Be back in a second. What a fucking tow truck hauling ass. What an asshole. I heard him coming down the road, and it's twisty and windy, and wheels were screeching, man. He was, that guy's nuts. Well, I got my my light. It's just not bright enough though to light up the dam. So I'm gonna walk on the other side here where we get a little closer to it, and this viewing area, and try and light it up from here. I was able to take a picture of the arch here on this roadway that crosses over the canyon in front of the dam, but it came out okay in the photo, so I'll put that in the video. I don't know if you could hear the water down there. Well, shucks, I can't light it up enough here. There's some lighting there that you kind of can see part of it here, but you can't really see the whole thing. Anyways, it is what it is. It's night and it's dark, so I want to take a nap while these traps soak, but I'm kind of on a main highway here into Big Bear, and Saw a sheriff earlier on the side of the road, and all I need is for him to stop and wonder why I'm sleeping in my car. You know, nothing better to do up here, so it'd be a good target to harass. So I don't know, maybe I'll try and climb in the back and sleep. I just don't like getting woken up by police officers pounding their flashlights on my windows, thinking that I'm some sort of vagrant or homeless person or psychotic military vet, you know, kind of like Rambo up here. So anyhow, when we pull the traps, I'll make sure and videotape that. Maybe not as I'm pulling, but the end result for sure. It's a beautiful night. It's like 65 degrees up here, which is great because in Southern California we've been hit with a heat wave, you know, up in the hundreds. So 65 actually feels kind of chilly right now, but I prefer the cold instead of the heat. All right, guys, see you in a couple hours. I wanted to show you guys this real quick. That sign right there. Well, it's not focusing, but basically, oh, there it is. It's a bear crossing sign, and probably not a good place to be with bacon and chicken, which I'm using for bait. But I doubt there's going to be a bear. I haven't seen one up here, and I've been coming up here, you know, since I was a kid. So, all right, and the waiting game goes on. Okay, it's 5 a.m. I was able to get a couple of hours of sleep, and it's 61 degrees now, and a little chilly after dealing with 100-degree temperatures for the last few weeks. So I got the bomber on, and I'm getting ready to head down to the traps, and I wish I had some coffee. Okay, trap number 2's up. And here we got one little guy. I don't know, he's actually a pretty good size. I can't get the cage open because I didn't bring any cutters down. And I don't want to go back up right now. But here's one guy. And again, what I noticed is these square traps, unless you're lowering them down, straight down from above, you really can't toss them out, because if they don't land upright, you don't, they don't work. That's what I'm guessing, because the first trap I had 0. The second trap I had 1. My third trap is also a square trap, and I'm hoping it landed upright. So after 6 hours, 1 crawdad's not very good. Luckily, I have 2 other traps over there that are cylindrical, and it doesn't matter which way they land. And that's the good thing about those. If you're throwing them in and you're on a slope, and you're not dropping them straight down, these cylindrical traps are going to work the best for you. So we're going to find out here in a bit. Okay, I just pulled trap number 3, and in trap number 3 I had, see, trap number 1 I had chicken, trap number 2 I had bacon, and I got the 1 crawdad in there, but I think those both ended up sideways. Trap number 3 I had chicken, and I think it ended up on its side also, or upside down, but I caught 3 or 4 of them weird fish things again. I don't know what those are. If you guys have any idea, let me know. Pretty cool looking. I'm sure they make great bait for bass. Anyways, okay, so that's trap number 3, no crawdads. I was using chicken, I just got them weird fish things. Okay, trap number 4, cylindrical, a little deeper, and bacon in there. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crawdads and 3 of them weird fish things. Right there. Nothing to write home about. It's real disappointing. And those aren't very big either, they're kind of small. Alright, let's pull the 5th trap. That's my biggest homemade trap. And it's also in deep water with bacon. Okay, 5th and final trap, and it's kind of disappointing. It's my homemade trap. There's more crawdads in here than the other one, the other few, but see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 crawdads in there, and a bunch of them little mud daubing looking fish. All right. Oh, there's 1 more crawdad right there. Pretty disappointing. I wonder if they were in too long, or just not the right bottom. But this right here is where I got them last time, the other day. So, and within an hour I got this many. Maybe I should only soak the traps for an hour or 2 instead of 6. So that's it, guys. Better luck next time. Final note to self. I did better here last week during the day, full sunlight, with 2 traps in 1 hour than I did last night with 5 traps and 6 hours. There's the traps I used. And this was my end result. So go figure. I don't get it. Trial and error.